Hi guys, you are with me, Natalie Bradwitt on Daily Thought, and today I'm just here to be very candid as I always do. I try to share my experiences and um how I'm learning to apply God's word um in my challenges and even some of the things that I'm understanding about life just as challenges presents itself or as just the journey of life continues. So you are with me, Natalie Bradwitt, on Daily Thought. So yesterday I had a meltdown, like a serious meltdown where I just could not contain the the internal struggles anymore, that I had to release by the way of tears, because words did not seem sufficient. Even though I spoke to God, it just did not seem sufficient. The words that I was saying, that I just arrived at a place of just tears and trusting that God could understand that as well, because I couldn't find the words that will aptly mean what my heart is wanting to release, wanting to ask or wanting to understand. And just all throughout the day was just, tears. It was just tears. I had things to do, and I tried to continue on with my big girl suit and do the things that I was tasked to do. But I recognized that it was a huge struggle. And so at the end of the day, when I decided to allow myself to get some rest and kind of shut off, because no matter what I do, I was still coming back to this place of just tears. So much so that I almost ran off the road, because my thoughts were not in the position of driving. And I thank God for keeping me safe, and I thank God for, even when we are not at our best, that He is indeed the best. So He takes care of us. And I'm recording this, and I'm sharing it because many of us as Christians sometimes believe that if we share our human struggles, our humanness, that takes away from who God is. But in fact, it actually reveals the glory of God. Because in the midst of my meltdown, in the midst of my struggle, in the midst of my frustration and confusion in my mind, God showed Himself to be faithful. Even though I am still without a clear answer to some of my questions, God has kept me safe. He has restored my peace, and He has restored my confidence in knowing that even when I don't know and even when I don't understand, that the one I trust, Yeshua HaMashiach, Jesus the Christ, He, our God, my God, He knows. And He wants the best for me. And He will always provide the best for me. Even when I don't understand it, even when I can't place my finger on it, and it's okay for me to just release, and it's okay for me to feel like I recognized, just pivoting a little bit to tell you that I recognized later on when I got that rest and I woke up, I recognized that the need to release yesterday was something long in coming, because I have lived much of my life in a way where I seem to look to the world like I'm in control of myself, and I'm in control of situations, and I'm not fazed. But it has simply been my way to manage my life, and to manage the emotions of the people around me, so that even when things may be crumbling, even when things may be trying, that the people around me do not become so gravely in despair if they see me become fearful, if they see me become tired or weak for a long time. I have carried it well. I have carried the weight well to prevent others from crumbling. But I've reached the point where the weight that I've carried, the amount of conflict that have surrounded my life for as long as I know myself, in different areas where my mind and my body and my everything has been just willing to stand with the power and stand against it. It's like, in this time of my life, I just don't want to do that anymore. I do not want to have to fight. I do not want to have to live and go about the journey of life with conflict surrounding me. So I find myself closing off conversations with people and with things that bring about unrest in my mind and my heart. I find myself deleting and blocking people that creates that level of conflict within me, and the things that remain that I am not seeing a way to block out or move away from. Those are the things that would have bear down on me on yesterday. I've recognized because I've been asking God, okay, what about these things? Because you have given me certain instructions and I have thought that I've followed, you know, but I'm not seeing how I think it should look. And is it that what I'm thinking it should look like is not what it would look like based on your plans for me? But I would have done a vlog about that, about having these general meetings ever so often. And so I've had that quite a number of times in the last few months. And there are times when God is just silent on certain matters because He would say things to me about different matters, but these particular matters, it's like I'm not getting the the sign and seal response. And so I just felt so weighted. And so I want to make this video to tell you out there, if you are going through a season like me, that you are carrying a weight, you are looking for the answer from God, you are wondering what is the next move, because the last move He told you and you've done, the maths just not maths. And and you've reached that stage where you feel like you don't want to fight anymore. You don't want to be in a boxing match anymore. You just want to live in peace. You want to live in harmony and with, a sense of calm. Just doing whatever God says to do and just be at peace, I'm saying to you, God still got you. Even if you're not seeing what you think you should be seeing right now, God still got you. And it's okay to cry. It's okay to cry. You don't always need to be strong. Sometimes you need to let God reach out His arms and hold you. For the first time in a very long time, I actually asked my husband to just hold me. That's all I needed. Just for him to just hold me. And he knew something was drastically wrong. When I just called him and said, I need to come home, I just need you to hold me. Sometimes we just need to be held. Take this nugget today and go to the world and live a transformed life.